You know what they say about different strokes for different folks that exactly describe the behind the scene or what we were talking about before we came on air. That's life actually. Some call it variety, but some call it just stay with whatever you're comfortable with, but then achieve to aim higher in whatever endeavor. Femi Ojo is my name, and I welcome you to Morning Spring today on Western Spring Television, where you see us beaming with smiles. Sometimes joke, humor, comic content are good, but then don't be the joke of the joke, if you understand what I'm saying. Good morning, Evelyn.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, very well.
Good morning, people. Welcome on board. It's another edition of Morning Spring, and we are super delighted to have you on
Right.
board.
We
It's the 12th
are.
day, the month of November 2024. Poco a poco, moving to the end of November, and of course, to the end of the year. My name is Evelyn Ohiolei, welcoming you on board to this special edition. It's special because you are
Yeah,
special
very
viewer.
well.
All right, there, watching us right.
And that is exactly who you are, the VIP. Without them, there's no reason for us to do this,
Exactly.
either terrestrially or online. And talking about you checking us out online, you can do that via our Facebook, Instagram, and X pages and handles, all at Western Spring Television, especially our YouTube channel at Western Spring TV. We are ready, and if you are, yes, we are as well. We take this quick break. We'll be back. All right, let me start from The Guardian. It's going to be a quick one this morning because we have a very long way to go on the program. The Guardian, healthcare on life support as hospitals buckle under power crises, and UCH at least easily comes to mind. And here you have the riders or pictures of different hospitals. Hospitals spend over 60 million naira monthly on diesel, transfer cost to patients. Really? And then not at this time at all. And you have some hospitals here, University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital, that's in Unsuka, Lagos, University Teaching Hospital, and University College Hospital, UCH in Ibadan. And, many hospitals, caught in that particular web and the burden of a high cost of power and which they have transferred, according to the Guardian, to their patients. Healthcare on life support as hospitals buckle under power crisis with a rider up to 20% fee increase as energy costs strain budgets. Staff resort to phone flashlight amid surgery delays. And here, disrupted clinic schedules. Hospitals seek prioritization by electricity distributors due to life-saving services. And here, yes, but then hospitals are not put together to solely for gain making, for making of benefit, profit and all the rest. I understand there are ventures, the operation must be kept running, but when the management of the hospital decide to transfer the cost to the patient just because they cannot afford it, where does this put the lives of the people who are struggling at the moment? That's a conversation that we should have. And coalition decries new terror group. Shekarau flays intelligence failure. We will look into that very shortly. And third front, court raise fears of tuition hikes despite student loan relief. And unsold goods hit 1.24 trillion naira, up by over 350% in 6 months. That means goods are available at warehouses, at stores, at shops, and people are not buying. And you know why? Nobody needs to say that. Marketers, Dangote settle rift on fear lifting as NNPCL claims non-indebtedness. That's good. SCPC advocates asset tracking to combat illicit financial flow. Quite a very detailed one on the front page of The Guardian. Tinubu seeks end to Gaza war, support to state solution, and NDIC begins liquidation of defunct Heritage Bank asset. And Democrats, Aregbesola differ on return to parliamentary system. That will be all from The Guardian.
And from the Guardian newspaper this morning, we head on to The Punch newspaper. On the Punch newspaper, petrol pump price may drop as Dangote marketers sign deal with rider. Marketers to begin loading at refinery. NNPCL ends 24 trillion naira annual fuel import, patronizes Dangote. The front page of the Punch newspaper this morning is giving hope. And that is what people really want to hear, that they would pay lesser, they would pay lesser for petrol. People just want to, to go past all the grammar and all the back and forth of accusations and counter accusations. Can you tell us if we're going to be buying petrol, at a lesser price or at a, more price? That's what people want to know. But it's good that we hear that we might really have a petrol pump price drop. Away from that, Tinubu, Sanwo-Olu, Abiodun, former governors, Lord Bakare at 70. All right, congratulations to Pastor Bakare. U.S. places $25,000 bounty on fleeing Nigerian on murder trial. $25,000 bounty. Well, away from that, Obaseki hands over to Okpebolo today, pardons 10 inmates. And, Femi, there have been some drama, build up to this, handover day, transition day of the APC accusing the Governor Obaseki-led administration of embezzling money. Also, they're saying he ran away. He's not in Edo State. He is not going to attend the inauguration. Obaseki replied, "You did not invite me for the inauguration." And there are people that say, "I don't go to parties I'm not invited."
I tell you.
But the detail, whether or not the incumbent is around, definitely the handing over process will still go on. We do not know if he would be around today, but then.
Said he hasn't been invited.
We see probably an angel my minister.
Should it not be a convention that you are there?
You're there.
If you choose to stay out, fine. But then it's a convention. It's a transition.
Yeah.
And I wonder the kind of politics you are doing. You have lost. You've lost. You are seeking redress. The party is seeking redress at the court. So go on with process. It doesn't have to be you have not invited me. Oh, why we didn't invite him? Oh, he has run away. Well, we move.
All right. Top corner this morning, Ondo governorship poll, parties perfect vote buying plans. Candidates may step down. Who are the candidates that may step down? Get onto the Punch newspaper this morning, page 2, and read for yourself. FG spent 19 billion naira on presidential planes in 15 months. This is according to a report. 15 months is still within the administration, within the time that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took over the reins of power in May 2023. And we hear that 19 billion naira have been spent on presidential plane. And this is also an administration that is urging citizens to tighten their belt, to cut costs, to persevere. Things will get better. But we are not seeing that with those who are leading. It's a lead by example. It seems our leaders are not leading by example. And lastly, from the Punch newspaper this morning, minimum wage earners exempt from payee. This is according to tax panel. And that will be all from the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. And of course, for the newspaper review segment, it's a short one, but of course, we've been able to cover some stories. We go for this breather. When we come back, we would speak to issues affecting us as a people, speaking to insecurity, especially in the northwestern region of Nigeria. There is the emergence of a new terrorist group, Lukarawa, they call themselves. What is this group all about? What should the security agencies be doing at this time? Why should the president not sleep with his two eyes closed? We would have that conversation right after this break. Do not go anywhere.